Forests are more than just groups of trees. They're vibrant, living communities, teeming with life and energy at every level. They are some of the most complex and fascinating ecosystems on Earth, where every organism, big or small, has a part to play. From insects on the forest floor to mammals beneath the canopy, forests are alive with activity. Every day, countless creatures interact, hunt, forage, and build their homes, creating a symphony of movement and sound that fills the air. These green worlds cover vast areas, providing homes for countless plants and animals. Forests are among the richest habitats on the planet, supporting an incredible diversity of life forms, many of which are found nowhere else. When you step into a forest, you sense the life all around. Fresh air, earthy scents, and shifting sunlight. The gentle rustle of leaves, the calls of distant birds, and the soft crunch of twigs underfoot remind us that forests are always in motion. Each tree is a pillar of this ecosystem, its roots anchoring the soil and its leaves capturing sunlight. Trees work together, sharing nutrients and water through underground networks, supporting not just themselves, but the entire forest community. Forests are dynamic, breathing entities, vital organs for our planet. They absorb carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and help regulate the Earth's climate, making them essential for life as we know it. Imagine walking through ancient woodlands, where trees stand like sentinels and mosses create miniature gardens. These forests have witnessed centuries of change, holding stories in their rings and roots. Fallen leaves form a rich carpet, breaking down to nourish the soil and keep the forest healthy. This natural recycling process returns vital nutrients to the earth, supporting new growth year after year. Every element, from towering trees to tiny fungi, plays a crucial role in this self-sustaining web of life. Even the smallest organisms like fungi and bacteria help decompose organic matter and keep the ecosystem balanced. Forests exist everywhere, from cold northern taiga to steamy equatorial rainforests, each with unique character and inhabitants. No two forests are exactly alike, and each one is shaped by its climate, soil, and history. Some are dense and dark, others open and sunlit, but all forests share a common purpose. They provide shelter, food, and protection for countless species, and offer us a place to reconnect with nature. They are guardians of biodiversity and keepers of the soil. Forests prevent erosion, purify water, and create stable environments where life can flourish. Most importantly, forests are magical creators of the very rain that sustains them. Through a process called transpiration, trees release water vapor into the air, helping to form clouds and bring rainfall. Their story is one of beauty, power, and connection. Forests link the land, the air, and the water, weaving together the fabric of life on Earth. Let's discover how forests make rain and shape our world, and why protecting these incredible ecosystems is vital for our future. Rain is the lifeblood of forests, allowing them to thrive. Each drop that falls is a promise of renewal, a vital ingredient that keeps the entire ecosystem in motion. Water soaks into the ground, nourishing trees and fueling their growth. Roots stretch deep into the moist earth, drawing up the sustenance they need to reach for the sky. Every living thing in the forest depends on this vital delivery from the sky. From the smallest insect to the tallest tree, rain connects them all in a delicate balance. Rain creates the damp conditions for fungi and mosses, fills streams, and brings life to hidden corners of the woodland. It provides drinking water for animals, washes leaves clean of dust and pests, and helps plants breathe more easily. Rain maintains the humid air beneath the canopy, creating a gentle mist that cools the forest and supports countless forms of life. After rainfall, the forest bursts with color and energy. The air is fresh, and droplets sparkle on leaves. The world feels renewed, alive with the songs of birds and the rustle of animals. This refreshment is critical, recharging the ecosystem and ensuring its survival. Without rain, soil dries, trees weaken, and the entire web of life is put at risk. As the ground dries, the risk of fire rises, threatening everything that calls the forest home. Prolonged drought can devastate forests, leaving behind a landscape of withered trees and empty silence. The creatures that depend on these woods struggle to survive, searching desperately for water and shelter. Rain isn't just a benefit, it's a necessity. It is the heartbeat of the forest, pulsing through every living thing. It keeps the whispering woods alive and vibrant, allowing life to flourish in every corner. The cycle of rain and growth is what sustains these magical places, ensuring that forests remain havens of beauty and wonder. Without it, the forest would fall silent, its vibrant chorus fading away until only emptiness remains. Trees have a magical way of returning water to the sky through transpiration. Like breathing, trees release water vapor from tiny pores called stomata on their leaves. Roots draw water from the soil, sending it up the trunk and out through the leaves. Most of this water, over 95%, is released back into the air. A single large tree can release hundreds of liters of water on a hot day. Transpiration speeds up in warm, sunny, windy weather and slows in cool or dry times. Trees can close their stomata to conserve water during droughts. Every leaf acts as a natural humidifier, adding moisture to the air. The cool, humid forest air is thanks to this collective breathing. Trees aren't just passive, they actively shape the atmosphere. This is the first step in the forest's rain-making magic. The water vapor from trees doesn't just linger, it rises, beginning a remarkable journey that connects the forest floor to the sky above. Sunlight pours through the canopy, warming the leaves and branches. This gentle heat transforms the water inside leaves into vapor, a process called transpiration, which is vital for the forest's health. As the air warms, it becomes lighter and starts to rise, much like a hot air balloon lifting off the ground. This movement is subtle but powerful, setting the stage for a chain reaction. An invisible river of vapor flows upward from the canopy, carrying billions of liters of water into the atmosphere every single day, unseen but essential. As this moist air ascends, it encounters cooler temperatures. The vapor doesn't stop, it continues its journey, rising higher and higher above the treetops. The forest acts as a living engine, constantly pumping moisture into the sky, fueling the cycle of water and weather. The sun provides the energy, while the rising air draws in fresh air from the sides, creating a dynamic flow that keeps the process going. This creates a continuous, swirling movement, influencing the air for kilometers around and helping to shape the local climate. The process is relentless. Warm air rises, cools, and carries moisture skyward, repeating over and over, day after day. Forests don't just humidify the air above. They help shape weather patterns far beyond their borders, affecting distant lands. This upward journey of vapor is crucial for the next stage, cloud formation, which eventually leads to rainfall. The forest's invisible river is a powerful force, shaping not just local weather, but the climate of our entire planet. And it all starts with the trees below, quietly fueling this grand, upward journey every single day. As water vapor rises, it cools and transforms. Condensation begins. Vapor needs tiny particles, called condensation nuclei, to form droplets. Forests help by releasing natural aerosols, tiny particles and compounds, into the air. These aerosols attract water molecules, making cloud formation easier. Billions of droplets cluster around these seeds, creating clouds. At first, droplets are tiny and float easily, but as they merge, they grow heavier. What began as invisible vapor becomes visible clouds, white or gray masses in the sky. The water in these clouds was once deep in the soil, drawn up by trees. Forests provide both the moisture and the seeds for clouds, weaving the sky's fabric. When you see clouds over a forest, you're seeing the tree's breath painted above. This transformation is the vital link between water leaving the trees and returning as rain. The cycle is beautiful and essential. The more trees, the more rain, a powerful connection. A single tree's effect is small, but millions together create a vast river of vapor. Dense forests generate high humidity, making cloud formation easier and more frequent. Clouds form at lower altitudes over forests, leading to more reliable rainfall. Forests don't just wait for rain, they help create it, sustaining themselves. When forests are cleared, this rain-making engine shuts down. The land becomes drier, hotter, and less able to recover. Less moisture means fewer clouds and less rain. Healthy forests create the conditions they need to survive, a perfect feedback loop. Protecting forests means protecting the rain. Forests influence weather far beyond their borders. They act as giant climate regulators, moderating temperatures and moving moisture across continents. Transpiration creates low-pressure zones, drawing in moist air from distant oceans. This biotic pump pulls moisture inland, providing rain to otherwise dry regions. Forests act as conveyor belts for rain, stabilizing regional climates. Transpiration also cools the air, making forests natural air conditioners. Remove forests, and this system breaks down. Droughts increase, rainfall patterns shift. The loss of forests leads to more extreme, unpredictable weather. The health of forests affects people and climates far away. Forests are essential for a stable, balanced planet. Their influence is global and profound. The Amazon rainforest is the ultimate example of forests making their own weather. Its billions of trees release more water vapor than the Amazon River carries to the sea. This creates flying rivers, vast, invisible streams of moisture in the sky. These flying rivers travel west, carrying rain across South America. When they hit the Andes, the moisture condenses and falls as rain, feeding the Amazon's headwaters. Some moisture is deflected south, bringing rain to distant farmlands. Deforestation weakens this system. Fewer trees mean less vapor and drier regions. The Amazon is a living weather machine, vital for the continent's climate. Protecting it is crucial for rain, agriculture, and life itself. Forests are not just passive. They are active creators of our climate and rain. Their health is directly linked to the health of our planet. Protecting forests means protecting our water, air, and future. Sadly, forests are under threat from logging, agriculture, and expansion. Every tree lost weakens our planet's ability to make rain and regulate climate. The consequences are already visible. More droughts, unpredictable weather, and shrinking water supplies. We must act as stewards, planting trees, supporting sustainable practices, and restoring lost forests. By safeguarding these rainmakers, we invest in a stable climate and secure water for all. The fate of forests and humanity is intertwined. The whispering woods have a vital story to tell. It's time for us to listen and act. Our future depends on it.